Hello, friends. Today, our topic is Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985 and its rule. So, topic is Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act in 1985, and this topic is also known as the NDAP Act. So, first is introductions. The Central Act, like Opium Act in 1857, the Opium Act it's 1878, and the Dangerous Drug Act 1930. They all are the act which introduced in the different years, like 1857, the Opium Act, Dangerous Act 1878, and the 1930. They all are impacted for a long time with the changing circumstances and the development in the field of illicit drug traffic and the drug abuse at national and international levels. So the government of India has revised these acts as passed in 1985. The name narcotic drug and the psychotropic substances. Before this act 1985, there many acts has came like Opium Act, Dangerous Act, etc. So in this act, in Narcotic Drug and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985, this act was established in 14 November 1985, and it also provide the licensing system for both central and state government. So they are the content we discuss in this chapter. First is objective definitions, authorities and officers, constituent functions of NDAP, and the consultative committee of NDAP. So their main objective is to consolidate and amend the law related to narcotic drugs and make a stringent or strong provision for the control and the regulate the operation relating to narcotic drugs and the psychotropic substances and matter connected therewith. And some definitions like what is addict or addictions. We already know what is an addiction. A person habitual to a regular use of any narcotic drug or psychotropic substances, like charas, ganja, fame. They are all are the habitual habitual drugs and the psychotropic substances. The first is the cannabis. What is cannabis? Cannabis means it means charas. Charas, what is charas? It is a resin or in a cubed or purified form obtained from cannabis plant, including hashish oil and the liquid hashish. And what is ganja? Ganja is the flowering and fruiting tops of the cannabis plants. In the charas, it is a resin on crude or purified form, or is ganja is the only flowering and fruiting top of the cannabis plant. And third one is a coca derivative. Coca derivative is a crude cocaine, like any extract of coca leaf, which can be directly or indirectly used for manufacture of cocaine, and their derivatives is the ignonine and their all derivatives. It's come under the coca derivative. And what is the opium? Opium, all preparation like more than 0.2% of morphine or containing diacetyl morphine, coca plants of any species of Rathoxylon. Leaves means leaf and young twigs of coca. Rathoxylon, coca containing more than 0.1% cocaine. Manufactured drug, all coca derivative, medicinal cannabis, opium derivatives, and the poppy straw, concentrate, and other narcotic or preparation declared by central government as a manufactured drugs. Medicinal cannabis is nothing. It is a medicinal harm, or it's a meaning any extract or tincture of the cannabis. Narcotic drugs, coca leaves, cannabis, opium, straw, and all manufactured drugs are come under the narcotic drugs. And the opium is a coagulated juice of opium poppy, or any mixture with or without any natural material of the coagulated juice of the opium poppy. Psychotropic substance is a natural lysergic acid derivatives or LSD, or it is also called a synthetic or any salt of the preparation of list of psychotropic substance is specified in the schedule. For example, alprazolam, amphetamine, benzodiazepine, diazepam, ketamine, and the straw is the all path except the seat of the opium poppy. Now come under the what is the authorities and the officers come under this act. So preventive measures for abuse of narcotic drug and illicit traffic therein. And the central government may take the measure with respect to following matters. like identification, treatment, education, rehabilitations, and the social interactions of the addicts. Coordination of actions among all the officers, state government, and other authorities under this act or any other law for the time being in the force relating to the enforcement of provision for this act. Its constitutions is the first is the narcotic commissioner. So in the narcotic commissioner, it's come under the central government appointed narcotic commissioner and other such officers, and their duty is to supervise the cultivation of opium poppy and the production of opium, or it's give to affect the provisions of the this law. And the rehabilitation center, what is the rehabilitation centers? It's a central government and state government establish necessary center for identification, treatment, etc. of person addicted to narcotic drug and psychotropic substance and control the supply of the drug to this person. Narcotic drug and the psychotropic drug consultative committee is appointed by the central government. What is their role? It advise on matter related to the administration of this act, and it consists of chairman and the maximum 20 other members present in this consultative committee. So, what is National Fund for Control of the Drug Abuse? In this National Fund of Control Drug Abuse, the fund shall be applied by the already. It is also applied by the central government to meet the expenditures. Their function is to controlling the abuse of narcotic drugs, educating people against this type of drug or this type of abuse drug, and if necessary, the central government may constitute a governing body. And what is their role? Governing body to advise that government to sanction money out of the certain fund within the notified limit by the central government and the official gadget. And the offenses and penalties for contravening any provision of this act or rule regarding this like production, possession, transport, purchase, use or consumption of any narcotic and the psychotropic drug requires the imprisonment for the 10 to 20 years, and their fine is from 1 lakh to 2 lakh rupees. But in the subsequent offences, the imprisonment will be 15 to 30 years and fine up to 1.5 to 3 lakh. Or illegal possession in, if any small quantity of narcotic and the psychotropic substance for illegal possession is also offences, and their penalties is to imprisonment up to 1 year of fine or both. Or failure to keep account or submit returns as required by law, their imprisonments for 6 months and fine, and failure to produce record, license, permit, etc., imprisonment up to 5 years of fine or both. So thank you so much.